Just another day in New York City, huh, Anthony?
There's
Opie
always
and
something
Anthony.
happening.
Got the local news on. We got a man attempting to jump off the George Washington Bridge here in New York City. Want to explain the George Washington Bridge for the rest of America?
Well, especially at this hour of the morning, a very important roadway, very important bridge that brings people from Jersey over to Manhattan. And it's closed now.
It's closed both directions.
Close both directions.
A lot of people are going to be very late for work today.
Some gentleman is now climbing up. On a suspension bridge, they got those giant cables, and then they hold the cables that hold up the actual roadway. He's climbing up those giant ones.
What the hell did he just pull out?
Did he just slit his wrist?
It looked like he's trying to slit his wrist.
Is he trying to slit his wrist, and is he bleeding?
Yeah, why doesn't he pick a way to
Uh-oh. He's ready to go. Oh, no.
My God.
Fox won't show it, though. Fox will cut it off if he jumps. He's ready to go. Yeah. I think this guy's jumping.
I think we got a real...
Holy mackerel. Don't go to the road.
What? Who cares about the traffic? Do the traffic report later.
Back on.
Back to the guy. This is why you're the news.
The news will always...
what happened? Why did they go to the traffic? Did he jump?
Oh, they just went to commercial.
They went to commercial?
He went. You think he went?
Did he jump?
Wait, I can't hear you. Go ahead, E-Rock.
I'm monitoring Fox News. They just said, all right, well, we got to take a break. We'll be monitoring this situation.
Oh, he must have jumped.
And he went to break.
I bet he jumped and they punched out. They went to, because they're on delay. They're on delay whenever they have those situations, like a car chase with a shooting.
How great is it that your life isn't important for them to blow off commercials?
Yeah. There it is. Commercial for Citibank.
Yeah, we need a commercial at this moment in time. Oh, God, I love the news.
Ginsu.
Right.
I bet he jumped.
You think? It looked like he slit his wrist or something.
Yeah. Breaking news. Let's see.
Breaking
Fox,
news. What the hell? Go back to...
Oh,
everyone's panicking here.
I'm getting some inside information that we might have some inside information if he does jump.
Really?
We'll know.
We'll know before anyone else?
Yeah, we'll be your news leaders.
Except for the people that are in the front row of
the people that are
situation that's got a front row seat.
Yeah, and New Yorkers and people from Jersey, they'll probably just see it splatter on the street and go, thank God, can you open this bridge?
Did you have to close both sides?
Close it down and... Yeah, look at the people that are front row.
Right.
Well, those are good seats. It's like a drive-in movie.
Why aren't they showing the guy anymore?
Yeah, where is he?
Where is he?
Is that him up on that little dot?
This is why you're the news. Show the guy.
The news wants to have this fake morality.
Right.
And fake, like they think if they don't show it, they're being good. They're not sensationalizing, yet every piece of news is sensationalized. They gotta just...
They're just showing the backup of the traffic. Wow, that's why we're watching you. That's why we're watching. We're talking to the people that are stuck in traffic right now. They know they're stuck in traffic. You don't have to show how bad the traffic is. We want to see the guy and what's going on with him.
That's the part of the story.
They're just showing traffic.
Now they're panning
Now
some
they're showing the Lincoln
suburbs.
Tunnel because that's another way to get into Manhattan. And obviously there's going to be massive backups there because other people are going to be taking that route instead of the George Washington Bridge because that's closed down.
Oh, my
We
God.
understand all that.
Look how backed up that is. I would... Well, I was going to say I'd kill the guy, but...
Well, the news, once again, just useless. Are you listening to their audio? What are they saying, E-Rock?
Nothing right now. Exactly what you guys are saying. It's like, check out the traffic in New Jersey.
And now they go to Money Matters. Well, great. You guys are just terrific.
This is the story people would watch.
Of course.
This is what people want to see. All right, they're zooming back.
They're zooming back in. Let's see what happens now. Come on. They did zoom into the guy, and it was an extreme zoom, and it looked like he took something out of his pocket, and it looked like, we don't know, that he slit his wrist or something.
Danny, you got any more info?
Danny? You got intel?
I was just rewatching the Fox News footage, and it did look like he definitely pulled something out and made a motion across his arm, but they did not cut away abruptly, so I don't think he jumped at the time that they went to commercial.
Yeah.
They did not go...
Well, they're not showing the guy.
They're waving to him.
They're showing commuters that are out of their cars just waving. Oh, the news just stinks.
Where's the guy? Why aren't they showing the guy?
Do we have anyone on scene that happens to be listening to the show? Give us a call, please. 877-212-5762.
They could not have a further shot of this bridge.
No.
It's like from the Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
What is their reasoning for not just showing the guy?
Maybe it's Chris Angel.
Oh, wow, that would be magic. If he left the studio seconds ago and now he's climbing the bridge, what the hell?
We got an update on the TB guy.
TB guy, no one cares. That's yesterday's news.
Yeah, let's go.
We need bridge jump guy.
More traffic.
Oh, look at the toll plaza. How angry would you be sitting in that traffic?
They got a helicopter shot that's just swirling around Manhattan showing traffic and buildings at this point. Bunch of poo-ha's.
Why aren't they showing
Breaking news. Police trying to question disturbed man on GWB. He was really wobbly as he was climbing up to the top of the thing.
Any other copter views? News Channel 7?
No.
With their 7 copter?
The boys are on it.
The Channel 4 copter?
I know. If you're going to do something like this, at least have the decency to do it on a weekend.
Exactly.
All the national morning shows aren't even breaking into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're still doing their dumb morning show stuff.
Yeah. Timmy,
I got $20 says he's not going to do it.
I think this guy looked serious. I'd say he jumps.
He was really wobbly.
Yeah.
But they were on his tail, though. They had 4 people were kind of chasing him up.
Yeah, kind of going up, but they always got to be careful.
All right, they're zooming in to your right there.
They're zooming in.
What do we got?
On what?
They're zooming into what?
On one of the big cable things that he was climbing.
All right, now they're
when you
moving
get
up
to the top,
cables.
it gets extremely windy. This is what they're saying.
Hold on, they might be showing us again because they're doing. What?
I think they're intentionally.
What are they doing?
They're intentionally not. It's obvious they're intentionally not showing.
Is this like a baseball game when someone runs on the field? Let's not show it on TV because we don't want others to do this.
Other people to do it.
Are you kidding me?
Give me a break.
And now they're doing the long zoom out.
Of course,
to nothing.
Why
what they're
would
doing
they do
is
this?
they're not going to show it, but they're going to keep teasing you like they're going to show it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just useless. Why don't you do your Starbucks story again, how they're not using whole milk anymore? That's the type of lifting you guys are doing.
What the hell are they doing?
All right, I'm bored.
They're completely bored.
I'm pissed.
All right, to hell with that. So, what's up with that Loch Ness Monster, huh? Is this guy crazy or what?
They're trying to show responsibility. The news is trying to show responsibility.
If they had been and they hadn't sensationalized every story, I'd say, okay, this is their policy. But they do. Everything they do is to get a response and make it action packed. So when they do stuff like this, it's just bull.
You want to guess backstory?
Wait. Iraq's got an update.
Oh.
They're saying they're not sure. It doesn't look like a terrorist activity. Then they're describing how the police walk up there.
A terrorist activity? And the guy's out of his mind with a butcher's knife. I'm getting reports of the butcher's knife that he pulled out of his pocket.
And they just said they're protecting his identity and they won't be zooming in close on him.
Oh, come on. Protecting his identity.
Chance for ratings. You blew it again. Goodbye.
Oh.
And stop.
It is. It's like that old bad hotel porno where they would show like people but no actual porn.
Right.
What do you think? Backstory.
And
girlfriend dumped him.
And stop with the terrorist angle every time something weird happens in New York City. One look at the guy when they did show him, it's very obvious he's not a terrorist, okay?
Yes, Iraq?
The Fox HD channel, they're playing the audio of the commercials, but they have the camera feed on.
Okay, there's the guy.
He's now laying down.
He's surrounded by cops.
Shot.
He's pretty much surrounded. But he sure does have a way to jump.
He could just roll over still.
Oh, they just zoomed in closer.
All right, they zoomed in. What do we got?
He's saying, Tony, you didn't call me. Why didn't you call me, Tony?
What do they got? What are you looking at, E-Rock?
He's got... I don't know.
Got a knife?
It could be a knife, but he's got it in his right hand.
He's got something shiny in his. What just switched?
They put it back into commercials. They had the commercial audio playing, but didn't realize they had the copter feed on.
Oh my God!
My God!
So they're watching it at the studio.
That news. Yeah. You know what? That news channel should change formats.
Yes.
They don't know what they're doing.
Change format. Put us on in the morning and music all day.
What? What are they doing?
While the feed...
they weren't supposed to show that shot,
They
probably.
thought they were in commercial.
All you're hearing is a car commercial and a credit card company, and you're seeing the raw feed.
All right, we saw the guy. He was laying down on his
man.
side at the top of the bridge. What are they called again? Like you said,
They're just those big cables.
those massive cables, right?
Yeah.
And then you got cops above him, below him, and to the side of him on the other cable. And he's just laying on his side, and you see some kind of shiny object in his right hand.
They did a super close-up view also.
And then they went to a dumb commercial.
So they're enjoying themselves in the studio watching this.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see he's got something in his right hand.
He's got a knife. Oh, those bastards. They screwed up right there. You know something, just for the sake of the news, screwing themselves, I wish he would have done it then. Because that would have been like, oh my God, we didn't even know it was on. We want to apologize to all our viewers who might have been shocked at what they just saw.
Yeah, but secretly in the back room, like, cool, we got away with something.
Yeah.
How it works.
There it is. All right.
We're
We got
back on Fox
an
News.
alert. Man attempting to jump. Now that's the footage that they were showing before.
What happened?
Why did you change, Iraq?
Are you insane?
Iraq, we're going to kill you. What happened? We just had it.
All right. Now they're going back to a long shot of the bridge.
Is that the same 5? Or were you on...
Well, I think...
Same 5, yeah.
All right. Well, here comes the shot again. They got another... No, they're showing the traffic again. Show the guy. This is a great movie.
I'm gonna throw something through the television.
This is so frustrating. They showed the guy again on his side with a shiny object. They're still trying to talk to him. It looked like he slit his wrist. We don't know. But that was the motion he did about 15 minutes ago. And now they're just showing the traffic again. Oh,
I'm angry.
Oh, my God.
He's not going to do it. He would have done it by now.
Yeah. You never let the cops get that close.
The cops would just walk away. You're not going to do it. Let us know when you crawl down. We'll give you a blanket.
Turn their back on him.
Yeah, get the traffic going.
Yeah. Come on. You know how many pissed off people there are down there?
They should just get the traffic going. Just make everybody put on their wipers.
It might be raining man in a few minutes.
And now they're showing the traffic report.
Well, the primitive version with the cartoon cars. Great. That's what we need today. This is why everyone's watching your news channel. You're stating the obvious that traffic might be a problem now. Oh, God, the news just sucks on so many levels.
Bunch of people are going to be late today, huh?
Fake responsibility. They're trying to figure out how they could, like, show this and save face.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll take a break and
come back and not even talk about this.
Well, we'll give you an update. We got some inside connections.
Yeah.
So far, there's nothing to report, but we do have some inside connections.
We'll let you know if he jumps.
All right, it's Opie and Anthony. We're not telling anyone anything they don't know already by saying the news stinks. Fox News has made a decision. They just announced it. They had to tell their viewers, we made a decision. We have the capability of zooming in on this guy, but we made a decision as a responsible network to blah, 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 blah.
We're not going to do that.
We're only going to show you shots of traffic instead. This is Fox News saying this. They made a decision?
A moral decision?
They made a moral decision?
If they made a moral decision, they would just go off the air.
Absolutely.
They're nothing but sensationalism. And then you get a story where there's actual human drama, and they don't show it.
Yeah, you know what's funny is they sit there and they say they got like definitive like evidence of the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
And then they go to the video, they got nothing. Now they finally have something, and they're not going to show it.
Something live, a real human drama story is happening, and they're not covering it.
Yeah, the guy was climbing up to the top of the bridge all wobbly. He pulled something shiny out of his, I don't know, pants or something. Looked like he slashed one of his arms. It looked like it anyway.
Yeah.
And then the last time they showed footage of the guy, he was on his side as they're trying to talk to him. Human drama at its best.
But they won't show it. That's an odd thing.
The only thing missing was Clint Eastwood just going up with the sport coat and the Magnum.
I'll get the punk.
Right.
If it was Lindsay Lohan, they would be zooming in up her skirt.
Yeah.
If it was that, for some reason, they won't zoom in on this guy.
It's unbelievable too. They're just showing the picture of people stuck on the bridge. They're out of their cars now, and it's obvious they could let some of these cars go by. By the way,
what do you mean?
Just let them go.
What if the guy jumped right when a car was driving?
Then he lands
take a
on
chance.
top of a car and
No, it's funny. They're getting an airbag. They're setting up an airbag, and they're taking their sweet old time.
Yeah, they're kind of unfolding it.
Like, all right, we'll set this up.
Let's spin it around.
I don't know. I wasn't supposed to be here today.
Guys underneath with like body bags just trying to catch him. Jump, buddy.
Yeah, we don't want them messing up the road.
But they were just taking their sweet old time getting the airbag out. Yeah. And getting it all situated underneath the guy. So now they're showing cartoon cars instead.
You can't even turn around or nothing. You're just stuck in there. Wow, that's claustrophobic to me. To be stuck in traffic like that, and you look around and go, I can't move anywhere.
Yeah, let's see Chris Angel get out of that.
Yeah, levitate your car
above all the
300 feet.
Well, I got to tell you, the news is terrific, though, because instead of showing the human drama and a real situation that's happening in live, in real time, they're doing this cute little story today.
Well, falling in public, not remembering someone's name, we all get caught in those embarrassing situations at one time or another. Happens to me a lot. Well, today we're going to ask Gail just how do you handle it? So please welcome back motivational strategist and contributing editor to Success Magazine, Gail Casper.
What if you fall off the GWB in front of so many people? That's embarrassing.
What if you jump and you don't die, and then you have to talk to all your friends who say, why did you do it?
How do you handle that?
How do you talk to the children?
So embarrassing.
Gail Casper, thanks for coming in today.
It's good to see you, Steve.
All right, so Gail, we saw it this past weekend.
Yes.
Miss USA made a less than graceful walk across the stage. It's also happened to Carmen Electra when she was in a fashion show.
Yeah.
How do you recover from an embarrassing moment like that?
Well, I think what's important is that if you fall, you get up, just as they did. You brush yourself off, you smile, and you keep going. It's the confidence that you have in yourself that's going to make all the difference in the world. You need to be able to laugh at yourself. And if you can do that, you can move forward.
Well, what do normal people do? What do normal people do? Curl up in a ball and cry and never get over it?
Till someone helps them.
That's what you do. You get up, you smile,
you brush your ass off, and you walk.
They're experts at doing who gives a crap stories on the news. Like, there's someone out there that actually the rest of their lives are affected because they fell down in front of people in public.
What do you do if you bite into an apple and a part of it goes in between your teeth? Well, you do what everybody. You go into the bathroom, you get some floss.
You floss it out.
Floss it out. Chapter 2.
Wow. Hey, that's great info. Thank you.
Fox New York webpage might have some fine footage. I'm getting a report. And then there's Peter. I don't know if this is true, from the George Washington Bridge. I'm at the bridge. The cops got the a-hole, but the bridge is still closed. Jerk is making me late for work. That's a typical New Yorker right there, and I love it.
Got him.
We can't confirm that. We don't know.
To make all the difference in the world. You need to be able to laugh at yourself. And if you can do that, you can move forward.
Yeah, I think she did that. She moved pretty. I mean, look, even though we keep running this clip because we're cool over and over again, she did. She got up and she had it all together.
Exactly, and that's what we need to be doing. And if you're the host of an event like that and you come on after they fall, you want to make light of it too. If you get nervous about it, they're going to be nervous about it.
Make light of it. If you're the host of that, you just point and start laughing.
Of course.
That's what you do. When you see someone fall, it's funny every time. Yeah. Every single time. By the way, if they did get this guy, the news ain't going to tell you for at least another hour, because they still want you to watch.
Yeah.
So they're going to keep you wondering for a long time, even though they're not going to actually show footage of the guy.
They'll milk it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys were going to kill yourselves, what famous structure would you jump off of?
The jumping thing would be tough,
Good
man.
question.
I don't know.
The jump is a rough one, but if you have to jump, let me see.
Golden Gate Bridge, #1 destination for jumpers.
That's a hack.
Did you see the Golden Gate Bridge documentary movie?
No.
Called The Bridge?
I heard about it, but yeah, no.
We had the guy in that filmed it. He filmed the bridge for something like 2 years and caught many, many people jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. People travel from all over the world to jump off that
I jump off the head of one of those Bob Big Boys.
Bob Big Boy head?
Yeah, slide right down his part.
That's an embarrassing way to go. People would laugh at your suicide.
Oh, why not get one more laugh?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Comic.
Yeah, a little sort of something funny at the funeral.
Some people are saying Hoover Dam. That would be a biggie.
Hoover Dam, I sort of, you go there and you think, I think I could slide down this thing.
You could slide down it, yeah, because it kind of goes out at the bottom.
Yeah, you don't realize that you're dropping straight down for a couple of buildings.
Quite a ways, and then you're just going to bounce off of concrete.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I think you'd be pretty scraped up. I think that's closed casket.
Can't you just do the water slide thing where you cross your legs and your arms over you and you just go right down the dam?
You would be a half of a person. Like, your back all the way up to half of you would be gone and flat. You'd be able to flip you over and get a cross-section of your organs.
Hey,
just a big red streak down the dam.
Guys...
Your kid needs to be in one of the windows. People look out. Can you imagine that with a dude who's just sliding by? This screeching sound.
Oh, God.
No lube.
Leaving a big bloody trail and bone scrape marks.
This is one of the greatest engineering marvels.
E-Rock's got an update. E-Rock?
Yes, E-Rock?
Yeah, they got him. They're starting to bring him down from the bridge.
Boring.
Hair.
Let's all be honest with each other. We secretly wanted the guy to jump, right?
I didn't know.
Right? You wanted him to jump. Bill, you wanted him to jump. People listening out there, you kind of wanted him to jump. We kind of want to hear that
I wanted him to live, but I wanted him to jump.
I didn't want him to jump. I wanted him to actually realize he wanted to live, and then a gust of wind push him off.
Someone suggested, imagine if the helicopter that is covering this, like, blew him off the bridge.
Blew him off with the rotor wash. Now that'd be a good one.
Yeah. All right. So they got him? All right. When are they going to open up traffic for everybody?
Immediately.
All right. Getting back to how to handle embarrassing moments. Well, what to do when you get caught talking about somebody complete with bad acting skit. This is what the news is doing today.
Who's doing this?
And they did this as this man was on the bridge. They thought this was more important.
So you would, you're doing a little bit in front of your coworkers, maybe about your boss? I don't get this.
They're doing a bad acting skit, like reenacting how it might go down, where you're at work. And let's say you and I are talking bad about Bill Burr, and he happens to hear. How to get out of that situation.
Oh, boy, are you in Dutch.
But they got a bad acting skit.
Okay.
Okay, now since I'm like this tall, my mother's always told me if you don't have anything nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all. But unfortunately, this happens sometimes. Take a look at this, folks.
There's the bad acting.
What's up with OG? Why is she always laughing? What's up with her? Right, everything is always funny to her. I just go, hey. Right? You have a frustrating situation. You are talking to somebody about someone else. They walk up behind you. One of the things that you want to be aware of is you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to own up to it. I'm going to tell them I have a challenge. There's no sense in dealing with conflict that's just kept within you. You've got to talk to the person about it. So get it out in the open.
Get it out in the open. Be honest and just be straightforward.
Say, hey, look, and if you're in the emotion, you need to get back to logic. Step back for a minute and say, you know what? I'll stop by your office in a few minutes.
All right. And you can always say you're sorry anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, this stinks.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Well, you're supposed to own up to it like, that's right, I said you were fat. I mean...
I think that's a great book. I think I'm going to pick it. There's a lot of good advice in that.
Oh, the news.
So when two hens are just yapping about some other coworker, and she walks in, you're supposed to maybe go up to her and say, look, I apologize.
I know I said that. Yeah, I did say that.
Oh, my God,
I'm sorry.
she's such a
They
whore.
still mean it.
Yeah, of course they do.
They said it, so they mean it.
You think and they also pick something, she's always laughing like everything's funny, as opposed to she's such a whore, she's with 3 guys at the Christmas party.
Right.
Hey, you know, you did hook up with them.
What a complete this woman is. She's everybody at the office party every year. Remember we walked in and she was that guy's
Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Yes, that's right. We were talking about how you're a whore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but you are a whore.
Everyone knows it.
We all talk about it all the time. We just got caught.
The news sucks so bad, they should change formats and just play country music videos.
Right.
Just change formats. Stop being a news station. By the way, a lot of people noticing that we had 2 huge storylines this week on the show that went nowhere.
Right.
We had 2 huge potential things happening live on our show that ended in a bore fest.
Dead, not dead girl on Pal Talk.
Yesterday we had Sharky
Or
Girl.
not dead, dead girl.
For a while we thought she was in serious trouble. We thought she OD'd or something. Something was going on.
She was hungover.
And then she just woke up and wrecked that bitch. And now we got Jumper Guy that was talked down.
GWB jumper guy that never jumped.
No.
Just backed up traffic.
All right. How to handle embarrassing moments. This is what they were doing on the news instead of, like, really getting into the jumper thing. How to handle a fart in the elevator.
Well, I know how Jimmy Norton handles it. With a chuckle. Everyone laughs and laughs.
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing has happened to everybody. You're in an elevator,
Really?
the doors close, and all of a sudden something kind of smells a little funny. What do you do?
A little funky.
Yeah, I mean, look at Anthony's face there. I mean,
Hey, how does he know what I'm doing?
what do you do?
I'm guessing Anthony was the
I think he's
culprit
the
there.
culprit, yeah.
I am not.
Anthony never farts.
I don't do it in the elevators.
Anthony has never farted in front of anyone.
Well, I don't like it when, I have to breathe in other people's ass stench.
Yeah.
So I just kind of, keep
Ass
that from
atmosphere.
people.
Know what this
Yeah.
story needs?
Atmosphere.
I was amazed guys who just fart on command.
On cue. It's just so disgusting.
Well, let me see how I'm supposed to handle this, all right?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Is it a bad one?
Dude, the other night, I'm in bed with my chick,
Oh,
my
no.
lovely girlfriend.
You didn't.
You can tell he's did something bad because he's already complimenting her.
Yeah.
No, I love my girlfriend. And, it's hot, so we got the fan in the room. I turn on the air conditioning unit, but since the homeless guy decided to relieve himself in it, we don't use that anymore. Thank God, I think I'm finally moving. But
It's gotta smell great.
So we can't use the air conditioner because we turned it on and we smelled, homeless guy, So we're down to fans. So I had a sour stomach, and I had a
sour stomach,
and I had a bit of a backup that lasted about 2 days. So
yeah, it was all.
So it was pretty bad. So
it was the perfect storm brewing in your colon.
We got the nice fan blowing a nice little breeze on us in bed. It's the middle of the night, and I wake up because I'm having pains. I'm too lazy to get up, so I figure,
She's sleeping.
Oh,
she's sleeping.
Yeah, well.
So I let loose, and the fan immediately blew it right into both of our faces.
Did she wake up?
Oh
Did she shoot up?
Oh, my God. Dude, I'm
screaming.
I was so embarrassed, man. Because I figured I could get away with it, but stupid me, the fan's blowing right on us, so it just blew it right back into our
Do you know how bad it has to stink to wake somebody up? She
Yeah.
probably started having a World War I nightmare, like mustard gas or something.
What did you say?
Huh? Middle of the night, I don't know.
Oh, God,
Just fake like you're asleep.
Oh, yeah, I was embarrassed.
It's not me.
I've had it so bad that I've woken myself up. Because it's so just ridiculous. But this was hilarious, because then I just started laughing my ass off, because I wasn't thinking that the fan might be a problem in this situation. Let me see how
I thought it was an ally.
Yeah, let's see how you handle a fart in an elevator.
I think he's the culprit.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we're all grown-ups. I think the most important thing to do is just ignore it and keep moving forward. Step out of that elevator and go on with your day.
Okay, so just kind of like move on, ignore it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just get out of the car.
No, you got to say something like, oh, who did that?
This is like kill time TV.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone actually dedicated that to print.
Right.
What do you do? Just move on. Get on with the day. You're above it. I mean, what are they, 3-sentence chapters?
Just ride the elevator.
What are you supposed to do? Get into the fetal position and just cry uncontrollably?
Yeah.
Saying what a loser you are?
Put on a gas mask.
Some tree in the rainforest getting chopped down for that crap. Hoping it's going to become part of some majestic structure that'll last for years.
No, it just becomes this sliver of paper with drivel scribbled on it.
What do you do when someone farts in an elevator?
You just kind of pitch your
hold
number
your breath and you shoot them a look.
You just start laughing and go, that was a good one, right?
Hey, you could write a book.
See?
That's a whole new angle.
Just as good advice as I heard.
It could be like the chicken soup for when people fart in upstairs. You just keep writing more and more of them.
Farting for dummies. Email etiquette, forgetting somebody's name. They finish with this. This is the last little bit.
Forgetting somebody's name.
Yeah, this is what they thought was way more important than the jumper today.
All right. Now, the email, nowadays we all email. And sometimes, this actually happened to me, I accidentally sent an email to the wrong person. Fortunately, it wasn't embarrassing, but it does happen. So how do you...
Oh, what was the attachment?
Yeah, when you're just having an IM conversation.
Yeah. Oh, when you're IMing between a few different people?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you weren't supposed to get that one.
There's no way out of it. You could have a whole chapter on that. That's just brutal. Jimmy started a thing. I started doing it with Earl, man. You have an IM conversation, you say something just beyond ridiculous. I'm trying to think of something in particular. And Earl writes back like, I can't do the bit. Damn it. Never mind. We need Jimmy for that one. Yeah, exactly. I punched out.
You did punch out. Car still
the wrong
hit.
person. Fortunately, it wasn't embarrassing, but it does happen. So how do you handle it? What's the right email etiquette?
Well, there are three things to think about. Number one, if it's a sensitive issue, don't reply to all with emails. Make sure you selectively pick and choose who you're going to send that email to. And the other thing is don't use profanity, any type of inappropriate jokes, and also don't complain about people in emails. Now, if you follow those rules and you accidentally send something to somebody, it's really simple to send that follow-up email and just say, hey, you know what? You got this in error. Sorry, disregard it.
Right, but the other thing, too, is like you can write something, but in words it has different meanings depending on how you say it.
Yeah, well, there's little techniques you got to learn there to make sure that the body language comes through with the words.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
All right, so my big problem is forgetting people's names all the time. So what do you do if you can't remember somebody's name and you know the person, you just blank?
Well, it's okay to say to somebody, you know what, your name escapes me. It's okay to say to somebody else.
No, it isn't.
If you happen to remember what their name is, it'll help you through the situation.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming in. Some great tips this morning.
Thank you so much.
Great tips.
Great tips. And by the way, it's not all right to say to somebody, your name, slipped my mind. You're pretty much saying, you're not important to me. You've done nothing to make any impact on me that would make me remember your name.
Or at least that's how they're going to take it.
Yeah.
Other than the fact.
Right.
The fact. What do we want?
Well, now, Channel 11 locally here, the news, they got just some bikini babe putting a suntan lotion on. They've just given up.
No, she's not even like a...
She's... Ew. She's like a
God. Oh, Jesus.
I like how they took her hair out like that was going to make her better.
Right.
Yeah. She's got Tony Montana's sister's hair.
What are they doing? Bikini makeovers today?
I think it's fake tan or something.
Oh, they're doing a fake tan thing?
Look, she went off that stage real
bags
quick.
under her eyes.
All right, now we're talking.
Got a nice looking blonde, sure.
Now we're talking. What's she going to do?
She escaped some sort of...
Oh, she's just...
Oh, she's covering up. Oh, I thought that was a bruise. Oh,
little tan in
that
the
looked
can.
bad. I thought maybe she forgot to put something. She's got big black and blue on her leg.
She
Nice.
does have a bruise. This girl's
her
a
that.
goer.
An experienced wife beater.
She's got one little bruise on her thigh, and Opie dubs her a goer. She likes it.
Oh, you might want to get that mole removed. Is that a piercing or a mole? Oh, it's a piercing.
Her belly button looks like it's going, whoa! Hello!
Like cartoon opera guy?
Yeah. There you go. Spin around now.
This is what they're doing on the news today. They're trying out tan in the can.
Yeah, tan in that can.
Tans in the cans.
Yeah, you tan that can. Oh, tan in a can.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Finally. You're finally laughing. Thanks.
Not bad.
No. White dude.
That's the guy.
That's me.
Bill Burr, what's up?
This guy's got to be from Long Island or Jersey.
And he's trying the Neutrogena micro mist tanning.
I'm so pale. I've actually tried that and nothing happened. I swear to God, my body repels
any type of color,
any sort of pigment,
even artificial.
Whatever.
Why are we watching this?
This is what they're doing, and they want to be taken seriously. And they actually want to comment. Go screw.
The stupid news distracted us from the end of the show today. I want to apologize to the listeners.
Yeah.
For the last segment of this program.
We had fun.
Hey,
Bill Burr, the big plug. You're going to be in the Boston area playing at Bill Blumenreich's clubs.
Yeah, the Comedy Connection in Saugus, in Providence, and in Boston, Massachusetts, the last weekend of June, 28th through like the 30th.
Let's go to BillBurr.com.
There you go.
Bill's material is just awesome. I had so much fun seeing you at the Stress Factory, and then I drove you home all drowsy. We haven't even talked about that yet. Missing exits
We should have
and stuff.
done that instead of talking about somebody who wasn't going to kill himself.
I wasn't drunk, swear to God. I didn't even have a beer, but this show, when you try to go out on a Friday night without a nap, by the time I decided to drive Bill back to Manhattan, it was about an hour and a half drive.
You missed the Holland, you missed the Lincoln. We're like, Opie, we got one more left.
We have one more
chance
shot
left.
It was like 2 in the morning, so at this point I'm up 22 hours, and I was all over the road, and Bill was too polite to say anything.
Tappan Zee Bridge.
It was next time, Bill. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, we're going down to Washington to see our buddy Jim Norton tape his HBO special tomorrow night. We're very excited. We'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend.